Hi crocheters of the world! In this tutorial I want to show you how to crochet this flower. It's a beautiful flower that can embellish your hats, your purse, your, I don't know, bags or scarves or anything you want. It's a really nice flower, and it's a 8 petals flower, but you can also make it with 6 or 5 petals, or in any kind of combination number of petals that you want, of course. So let us begin. I will work with 2 purple colors, and with a 3.5 millimeters hook. Of course, it can be used any kind of hook, of size of hook do you want to use, and of course you'll have a smaller or bigger flower. Now let us begin with the slip knot and a chain of 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course we can begin this flower with the magic loop or magic circle too, if you want. We have 8 petals to put, and each of these 8 petals is composed by 4 stitches, 4 double crochets. So we have 32 double crochets to put around our circle. That's why I begin with a chain of 8. But as I said, you can begin with the magic circle too. What I want to say, nothing. Let's continue on. So insert your hook into the first chain made and join with a slip stitch to create your circle. And now for the first petal, chain 3, that will be our first double crochet, and work into the circle another 3 double crochets. So 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the first part of our first petal. So push the stitches like this. Okay, now chain 3 again, turn your work and work another 1, 2, 3 double crochets. Our chain of 3 is the first stand for the first double crochet, so we don't have to work into the first double crochet, because if we work into the double crochet, another double crochet, we'll have a increase, and we don't need. So skip the first and into the next, work 1 double crochet, into the next the second double crochet, and into the third chain of the beginning chain of 3, work the third double crochet. Oops. Okay, here. And now we have another total of 4 double crochets. Okay, and we are on the back side of our work. Now chain 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now turn your work like this on the right side, and from the back side insert your hook. So from the back side like this, keep the chain of 8 on the back of your petal. Now insert your hook from the right side into the circle and make a slip stitch to join our chain of 8. Chain 3 again, and push your petal and your chain like this. Now let us begin with the second petal into the same way. So the chain of 3 stands for our first double crochet. Another 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now we have 4 double crochets, chain 3, that will be our first double crochet, turn, our first double crochet of the next set of 4 double crochets, and let's work another 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and the last one into the third chain of the beginning chain 3. Okay, now chain 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and turn your work with the right face. Fold like this the chain of 8 on the back side, on the wrong side, and insert the hook into the circle, and with a slip stitch join the chain of 8. Okay, now again 1, 2, 3, push the chain and the petal worked like this, and let's go on with the third petal. So 1, 2, and 3 more double crochets for a total of 4, then chain 3, turn, and work another 3 more double crochets for a total of 4. 1, 2, and into the chain 3, into the third chain of the beginning chain 3, work the third double crochet. Chain 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn your work with the right side, right face, and with your chain 8 on the back side, insert the hook into the circle and join with a slip stitch. Chain 3 and push the petal like this. Okay, now it's okay. Let us begin with our 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, turn, and let's work another 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and the third one into the chain 3 of the beginning chain 3. Chain 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn your work again, and with the chain 8 on the back side, like this, insert your hook from the right side into the circle, and with a slip stitch join. Chain 3 and push your petal. Now we have 4, we need 4 more petals, and we go on into the same manner. We continue on with our petals. 2, 3 double crochets, chain 3, turn, work another 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and the third into the third chain of beginning chain 3, then chain 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oops, it slips, 8, turn your work again, and with the chain 8 on the back side, insert your hook from the right side to the back side, and with a slip stitch join. Chain 3, push your petal, and go on. Okay, continue on like this until you have 1, 2, 3, until you have 8 petals, maybe 6. I don't know how many petals do you want, but for 6 petals you'll begin with a chain of 5, chain of 6. Okay. Okay. Chain 3, turn your work, and another 3 double crochets, and go on like this. Oops. Okay, chain 8. Okay, I finished my flower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 petals. Here with the slip stitch, the last slip stitch, and I made a chain 1. I will cut my yarn because I want to change color for the next step, for the border actually of my flower. Okay, now I can pull the yarn like this, and I will sew it in order to be sure that it's okay. First of all, I want to make a knot here with the other. Okay, now one I can cut it, and one I will sew it. Okay. I go on like this, and I pull just to close the space that we have here. Okay, like this. Oops. Okay, now I think it's okay. So I will make a knot. And it's okay. Okay. For the border, so the second step of the pattern, we'll use the chain 8 here on the back side. So slip knot and insert the hook into each one of your randomly one of your petals into the chain 3 into the second row of your petal, the chain 3 here. Okay, insert the hook, join the new color, chain 1, and work here 1 and 2 single crochets. Okay, 2. Then into the stitch here, actually into the stitch, work another single crochet, and now we go on the around the chain 8 with 1, 2, 3, and 4 single crochets. Okay, 4 single crochets, chain 3, and join here for the picot and slip stitch. Now working again, continuing working on the chain 8, our 8 single crochets left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Oops. Okay. Now from here we skip into the next double crochet here of the next petal, into the second round actually of the petal here, and we work 2 single crochets, then a single crochet into the stitch, then into the around the chain 8 4 single crochets, a picot, chain 3 picot, so chain 3, and here into these 2 loops insert your hook and with slip stitch close your picot. Now again 8 single crochets around the chain 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay. Skip into the next petal, into the same place with 2 single crochet, then into the stitch 1 single crochet and into the around the chain 8 4 single crochets, 2, 3 and 4, chain 3 for the picot and slip stitch here to join, and another 8 single crochets around the chain 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and the same thing, repeat the same thing for the rest of your petals. And look, isn't it beautiful? Very, very nice flower. Skip into, so on the vertical bar of the last stitch here, the last double crochet of the next petal, work 2 single crochets and into the stitch 1 single crochet, and now go on working 4 single crochets around the chain 8, 2, 3 and 4, chain 3 for the picot, insert your hook here into the single crochet that you made and slip stitch to close your picot. Now again 8 single crochets. Oops, I have a knot here that I don't want to be seen. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, and again skip around the bar, the vertical bar of the double crochet of the next petal, work 2 single crochets, 1 into the stitch, and then continue on like this. I am working my last 8 single crochets here on my last petal. It's all 8. 3, 4, 5, oops, 6, 7, and the last one. 8. Okay, and now into the beginning single crochet here, where we begin with the border, slip stitch to join. Cut your yarn, make the secure knot, pull tight, and you're done. So here it is, my flower, ready. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. So I want to show you the difference in between these two flowers. This is worked with a 3.5 millimeters hook, and this is worked with a 4 millimeters hook. So this is the difference. You can work earrings with cotton thread, of course, and they can be beautiful earrings with this flower. Hope you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, please subscribe for more videos.